This top gets its name from the Cempasúchil flower, or Mexican marigold, also known as the flower of the dead. It's the flower used in the altars and ofrendas during Dia de Muertos in Mexico. Its color and aroma transports me back to my favorite tradition of the year and the heritage of my Mexican upbringing, while also adding a touch of vintage inspiration.
It's release day for the Cempasúchil top. It's finally here. It's been a minute since I've released a pattern, so I'm very excited to talk to you about this one today. You've probably seen me wearing it in a few of the other videos that I've made and mention it, and I'm really excited that it's finally released. I have been working on releasing this top for a while. I first talked about it around Dia de Muertos, so November 1st. So it's been a few months, but I've been working hard with testers to make sure that it was correct for many sizes. There are 9 sizes in this pattern, so that's why it takes so long. So let me tell you a little bit about this top. It is knit bottom up, but you can still customize it very easily just with measuring how long you want it from the under the sleeve to the bottom. It is a cropped kind of top, so if you prefer longer tops, you should knit a little bit longer. As you can see, it is short sleeved, and you actually knit the sleeves separately and then join them to the body, and then you finish it up with a raglan decrease, which at the neck has a folded over neck. This top features a pattern repeat of 8 repeats that is created with a slip stitch. So that's what makes this pattern have the texture that it has, which I thought was very important because it really brings it up from just a raglan top to something more interesting. Obviously, there's also kind of a vintage vibe to it a little bit. There's always that inspiration behind everything that I make, and so I wanted it to kind of have that, 40s type of sweater vibe to it, while still feeling modern, current. So for making the top that I am wearing today, I use Knit Picks Gloss, which is a fingering yarn, and it's made with a blend of silk and wool, merino wool. So it's really soft. It is not an expensive yarn, while at the same time has like a very luxurious, soft touch to it. I mean, it has silk in it, so you can really feel it when you're knitting it and when you're wearing it. If you want to use yarn that's already in your stash, all you have to find is some fingering yarn. You can find all of that information in the link below that takes you to Ravelry or Etsy. So like I said, I finished this top a few months ago around November, and I've been wearing it basically every week since. Honestly, you can kind of see a little bit of pilling already on mine because I wear it so much. And it's also like very versatile. I really love the color that is mimicking the Cempasúchil flower, which in the Knit Picks fingering gloss is called Harvest. But some of my testers did it in other like darker colors, and it looks really pretty too. I would be very curious to see how it would look using like a marbled yarn or variegated yarn or something like that, especially with the slip stitch pattern repeat. I think it would be interesting. So if anybody makes that, please link me because I want to see that. Anyway, to celebrate the release of this pattern, I have a special discount in both my Etsy and Ravelry shops that you don't have to use any discount codes. All you have to do is add it to your cart, and the discount's gonna be there. It's only gonna be for this release weekend, so if you really want to knit this, I recommend you get it now. And if you do make it, please tag me because I love seeing when people wear and make my designs. If you didn't know, I have other top patterns in my shops. Not too many, but I do have a few. The Astoria top actually has a video that you can watch for free on YouTube where I do the entire pattern, but you can also buy a printed version of it if that's what you prefer. Hopefully at some point I can make a video for this top, but for now I need to rest from it a little bit, from just thinking. Like, pattern making is just a lot. But I hope that there are more patterns coming up. I have a few ideas. It's just, like I said, a lot of work. So not my #1 priority at the moment. But I would love to know what kind of patterns you're interested in seeing. I've been thinking about doing more tops, more socks, or other types of things. So I like your feedback, and whatever you would like to see me doing, I could take a hint and make something with that. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting. I hope you enjoy this pattern. I hope you enjoy this top, and happy knitting!